Hey guys, Seton HVAC here, just kind of screwing around in the shop. I got some time on my hands today, so I'm going to show you a couple things to get you out of a bind if you're on a job and you don't have what you need. So let's say you don't have a duct stretcher, okay? Sorry about the finger. So let's say you don't have a duct stretcher and you got two pieces of rectangular duct you're trying to get together and get the drive ears close enough where you can slide a drive on there. Or what if you don't even have a drive? So let's say you can only get it so close, right? Well, you could do one of two things. So you can make a wider drive like this to go on. I think we've all done that, right? You just take your bar fold and bend a 3/8 or half over on each side, get it on there and get the job done. Well, this is different. So let's say you do have drive and you got your drive, but you just can't quite get your drive ears close enough. So you can take this and you can slide it on up higher on the side of the duct, and then just turn it like that, and that'll drive it. That'll drive your duct together, so you can get your drive slid on there. Or if you can only get it so close, just make yourself a drive like this that's a little bit wider than like a factory drive that you buy. You know. So lots of ways to get stuff done. Little tricks I've learned by necessity because I've screwed up a lot of stuff. But and I recommend if you do have something like this, use a heavier gauge metal. Maybe get yourself a piece of 22 or something, and just make yourself one of these. And if you don't have a pair of duct stretchers, maybe it's a cheap duct stretcher. It works too. I've done it before when I was in a pinch. So there's that little guy, and then this guy here. So this, let's say you run out of S-lock. I just bent this up with my bar fold. Just a 1 inch, and make your own S. I know it's common sense, and you guys probably know how to do it, but some guys don't. They're learning, so I'm going to make these videos for those that can't. So if you're trying to put duct together and you run out of S and drive, you can make your own, and you can also make your own duct stretcher too. Does that make sense, guys? So you can just hook. You could open the ends up a little bit. Open these ends up. And get it on there if it's far apart, and slide it down close, and you can just tilt it like this. I made this so you get a little handle. Just tilt it and it'll suck it together. It really does work. Not as good as a duct stretcher that you buy, like a Malco or whatever, whoever makes that one. I don't even own a pair, but yeah, tricks that I've learned being somebody that doesn't plan ahead, and I've screwed up. So yeah, I just want to show you guys those two things. I got a couple other things to show you. Let me get that set up. Okay, guys, we got two other simple little things. So I showed you this one already, but I thought I'd reintroduce it to anybody that didn't see it. So all I did with this was I made my little half pocket, and then I oversized the half if you need to make some round duct. And I showed you how you put that in your brake and just give it a little kick. If you only have flat stock, let's say you're short on a piece of 6-inch round. This is actually a piece of 6-inch round now that I made. Another little trick, get you by. If you guys want me to, if you want to know how to do this, search the video. It's back there somewhere, and I show you how I do this and how I make the pocket and everything to make it a piece of pipe. Another thing too. So what if you get a customer who's got too much air going to a register, but you're not able to get in and cut the duct out of place and put an actual real volume damper in? So what you can do is you can take your fine tool, or just even a sawzall with a metal blade, and cut yourself a little pocket. And I didn't have my my red offsets. I just have my bench snips. But figure this is rounded, okay? And figure this is 6 inches tall or whatever for 6-inch duct. So you cut your little slot in there, and you can slide that up in there. You probably want to use at least I don't know, you want to use at least 26 gauge probably, and you want it to be firm up against the other side of the duct, and then just pop a screw in that and then tape it off. I call it a shade tree damper. But if you need to damper off some airflow to a run that's just way too noisy, or like they got a bathroom or something that's getting way too noisy and you can't get a conventional damper in there, and shutting the register off makes it noisy, this will be better. So you slide that up in there. It's just little tricks, guys, I'm trying to show you. Hopefully you like them. That's it. I just want to show you guys those things as I'm thinking of stuff today. Thanks for watching, guys.